Hi, my name is Jess and I have a problem. I read 112 books last year and I am well on my way to reading 100 books this year as well. Within the book community, it is just a common thing that people are desperately wanting to read more books. I don't know if it's an effort to try to be cooler than the next person. Oh, I read this many books, you only read that many books, I read this many more than you. Everyone is constantly in competition with each other to try to read more books. But as someone who has read over 100 books in a year, here are my tips to read more. Number 1, read what you want when you want to read it. I'm talking less TBR structured and more mood reading. When I say mood reading, I mean picking up the books that you are drawn to when it comes time to pick out your next read. Number 2, don't be afraid to put down books that you are not enjoying. And this isn't just about trying to read more, but also life is too short to waste your time reading books that you are not enjoying. And I am a firm believer that forcing yourself to read books that you are not enjoying is how you can end up in a book slump, which is definitely not going to help you if you are wanting to read more. Tip number 3, instead of scrolling through social media at night before you go to bed, pick up a book. Because not only is it going to help you read more if you take that time to read instead of be on your phone, but it's going to help you sleep better by not shoving a blue light this close to your face right before you fall asleep. Tip number 4, make more time to read. Now, I'm not saying neglect your responsibilities and read a book in bed all day instead. I'm saying if you have a couple of free minutes, instead of picking up your phone, pick up a book instead. You don't need to sit down for a super extended period of time in order to be able to read. Sometimes you can, but more often than not, it's just choosing to pick up a book while you're waiting for your dinner to be finished cooking or waiting for an appointment. Choosing to read instead of doing other things. A lot of people recommend audiobooks, which you can do while getting chores done, running errands, driving in the car. Times when you genuinely would not be able to pick up a book because you have things to do. You can get a library card from your local library and then use the Libby app to get a lot of free audiobooks. I personally don't really listen to a lot of audiobooks. It is not because I don't like them or I don't think it's real reading. I wish I could get more into audiobooks. However, a lot of times when I'm listening to audiobooks, I find my brain getting distracted. I zone out and I stop listening, and by the time I remember that I'm listening to an audiobook and I refocus back in, I have no idea how much of the story I've missed. So I find that I pay a lot more attention and retain a lot more of the books if I read with my eyes and not my ears. And then tip number 5, don't put pressure on yourself. At the end of the day, when it comes to reading, quality is better than quantity. So if you are just reading a bunch of super short trash books trying to get your numbers up, what is the point of that? You should make the point of your reading to have fun, to find books that you love, to discover a new world that you love to live in. You really don't need to be reading 100+ books a year to have a good time reading. You just don't. So ignore how many books everybody else is reading and focus on reading books that you enjoy. So while yes, I have read 100+ books the last 2 years, I also have a lot more free time than the average person. Do with that information what you will. Anyways, guys, that is all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up to let me know that you enjoy this type of content. Comment down below any of your personal tips or tricks that you use to read more, and subscribe to my channel for more bookish content in the future. I hope you have a lovely rest of your week, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.